Olive stepped into the pub, expecting to see friends and family all ready to surprise her. With not even a balloon in sight, let alone a banner, she approached the bar. The bartender saw her and rushed over. He placed a small box on the counter in front of her. She looked at him for a second before realising it was for her. Olive opened the small wooden gift as the bartender placed a glass next to it and poured her a shot. "Good afternoon, Olive. I hear a happy birthday's in order." Inside, Olive found a decorated paper scroll and unrolled it. She read the message and immediately knew where to go next. She smiled wide, downed the shot and rolled the scroll back up, placing it in her bag. "Thanks, Tim." Olive rushed out of the pub to hail a taxi, finding that one was already waiting for her. Climbing in, she announced to the driver, "The old botanical gardens, please." The driver nodded and pulled away. As they pulled up, the place looked deserted, but Olive disembarked and thanked the driver. As she pulled out her purse, the driver interrupted. "All sorted, love. Happy birthday." Olive grinned and waved him off before turning to the building. She knew exactly where she was headed, but still she checked the scroll again, reading aloud the clue. "Under the golden light of truth, where all paths cross and all submit, where life has claimed as it sees fit." It had to be here. The sun setting through the windows, the converging staircases and the altar, the fact that it had been abandoned, and the plants had taken over everything. All that combined with the fact that she had always talked about how she loved this place, sent Olive's hopes through the roof. Or at least it would have had there been a roof. Seeing the lit candles, she climbed the first set of stairs and called out, "Hello? Anybody here?" The overgrown structure remained silent, but for the gentle rustling of leaves in the breeze. Olive climbed the second staircase, and the altar came into view proper. She grinned as she noticed the statue behind the altar wearing a party hat, with a second placed on its outstretched hands. Olive laid the scroll on the altar and took the second hat from the statue. The instant she placed it on her head, music began playing. Olive turned around to see family, friends, and even vague acquaintances emerging from hiding places all around her. Among the cheers, greetings, and well wishes, Olive became inundated with cards and gifts which she laid out on the altar. For the hours that followed, Olive drank, ate, danced, and chatted. In the company of the people she loved, she sang and laughed to her heart's content.